Hello everyone. I've been like contacting TikTok, trying to get myself somehow eligible without 1,000 subscribers to do live. Not happening because I really wanted to do live, and that way I could do like interact with the viewers, and if they ask me something, I can tell them and answer. I guess it's not happening. I gotta wait. I'm not even anywhere near 1,000. But that aside, bibliomancy, shall we? Yes, let's do. You're you have some kind of wish, right, regarding becoming rich. Yeah, and it's not just becoming rich. It's almost like there's a pride attached to this wish, right? It's almost like you would feel confident when that happens. So the cards are telling me that that's delayed for some reason, right? Delayed, and that delay is causing fear and doubt inside of you. So what I'm getting here is that fear and doubt is a foolish exercise that you're practicing, right, on your mind. So basically, you need to somehow bypass those feelings. Like if you feel fear or doubt, just switch yourself to some other emotion. Do not entertain that, right? Don't let it become a thing. Why is that? Because you become overly sensitive and moody, right? When you go too long wallowing, I couldn't say wallowing in these emotions. You need to accept the fact that something is on delay, like the cards told you, right? You did not know whether it was coming or not. It just says it's on delay, right? What does delay mean? Delay just means something's coming. It just somehow delayed. That's all. See? Ideas. Hidden ideas. So you've got like some daydreaming, like you're daydreaming about something, right? You've got an idea, right? There's like, but it's like, it's a hidden motivation. You're like not talking about it, right? You're trying to avoid dark energies like negativity affecting it, so you're not talking about it. Good. That's really smart. You know, sometimes you need to keep your dreams to yourself because the world is such a place that someone always going to come up in your life and just like try to crush your dreams. So keep them to yourself. Keep them to yourself. They have a better chance of manifesting themselves that way than like you talking about it, and then someone's like affecting it, coming through negatively and blocking it that way. So you feel insecure, right? The insecurity is there. And why is the insecurity there? Just a second. Like you feel lack of resources, right? There's like some kind of financial hardship that you're experiencing. And why insecurity? You feel insecure because you think it's not insecure. That's not the correct word, is it? What's going on here? It's your subconscious acting on it, right? So when you doubt, your subconscious triggers the insecurities inside of you, right? And tells you that you're daydreaming, right? You're fantasizing about something, and that's how we manifest things, right? Of the mind, word, like action, right? That's how manifestation works. But it's like when you doubt, that unconsciously, right, subconsciously triggers your insecurities, and they start like floating up to the surface, and they start telling you that you're being naive and irrational, and you're even selfish, and you're deviating from the path, and you're not doing things correctly. So basically, like, I'm understanding from these words that insecurities are coming from outside, right, programming. So it's not like, it's not you. It's like what you were told, right, what you've been told. So what do we do about it? You need to recover from it. How the fuck? You have to disempower fears inside of you. So you have to get rid of fears, right? And you have to take the power away from fear itself, right? You just like fear. You do not have power over me. I produce you, so I can't get rid of you, right? You have to understand that you have control of the fear. Fear does not have control over you. Also, something regarding continued oppression, right, that you're experiencing, and this continued oppression triggers this self-pity inside of you, right? And that also fuels the sense of fear, right? Like just like it's almost like a food for fear, right? I know you might think like, what does pity has to do with fear? Self-pity has to do with fear, but it's indirect. It's like there's like one step from it. It's like it's water for it. Fear needs to feed off something, so right? So again, you need to balance your giving and receiving, right? It looks like you don't know how much you should be giving and how much you should be getting. You really don't know. I am hearing that you don't know. I've tried to like search my mind for another explanation for it, like maybe you're too kind, or maybe you're too gullible, or maybe you're too this, or maybe it's coming from, no, you don't know the measurement of it. Like, you do not know how to navigate giving and taking. Sometimes you give and you don't take back, right? And then you feel like you're mistreated and unappreciated. And that also fears that neglect sensation. And then fear is fueled again, because then that's a part of the fear where you're afraid of neglect and being taken advantage of is also fear. So fear encompasses a lot of things. So we need to eradicate the fear. We need to take the power away from fear. Right now, fear has power over you. Okay, so you need to rest. Like, relax, rest. Don't worry. There's time for everything. I feel like you're rushing and you think like you're not going to be able to do something. You're missing out on something. You're wasting your time. You're doing this. Those are voices outside of you that have been implanted in your psyche. That's not you. God, universe, whatever you want to call it, is telling you right now, you need to rest and self-reflect. You can't goddamn self-reflect if you're agitated all the time, spinning around like a crazy person. You need to celebrate, right? The fact that you have achieved, you've come home so far to yourself, right? You have grown where you can be self-aware and see the beauty and see the milestone in your life achieved. Like, you need to celebrate that. Pat yourself on the head, say, good person, good human, what a good soul, you've done so good. If no one's doing it, do it you do yourself. Reward yourself. Pep talk yourself. Whatever you need to do. Don't wait for others. I feel like you're waiting for others to do it, and you're, again, feeding that fear that no one's going to appreciate me, no one's going to be grateful, but you are grateful. Why are you fucking wasting your time thinking about other people not being grateful to you? Fuck them. You know you're grateful to yourself, so start loving yourself, like really loving yourself. Start being your lover, your friend, your brother, your mother, your father, all of it. Start being your own God and your own devil. Start being it all, and then there will be no room for fear. How can you fear anything if you are it all? Think. How can you fear anything if you are it all? You can't. You're frustrated. Well, I would be too. You're frustrated because you've got this ambitions, right? And you're lacking the skill, like a scientific approach to them. Like, you're not quite sure how to do something that you're planned. I don't know, maybe you want to manifest something, or you want to do something, or you want to start a new job, or get creative in some aspect. I don't know what it is, but you're not quite sure how to start. You don't know the signs of the beginning or doing it, and you're really frustrated about that. Valid. So, the conservative mind that surrounds you, right? The people with conservative mind that surround you, right? What can that encompass? Many things, right? The conservative mind is not necessarily like a conservative party, a democratic party. It's not just politics. It's not just religion. It can just be like structural thinking, right? Like, it's my way or highway, right? That is causing negativity inside of you, right? That's triggering negativity inside of you. Well, because they're asking you to be realistic, and realistic in terms. Cricket. Relax. They're asking you to be realistic regarding money, right? But you have dreams. 2 cards. Stop interrupting, Cricket. So they're biased, right? Regarding your, I can't concentrate when Cricket's so loud. Regarding your dreams, right? You have these dreams that they're not understanding, right? So they're intolerant to your ideas of reality and your own future. So these people are very, very materialistic, right? I'm not saying like they're just money all the time, but they probably are, because they're not quite evolved. They consider your perspective of life frivolous, right? So they don't understand you at all. So it's not like they're against you because they hate you. They just don't understand where you're coming from. Because these people themselves have repressed emotions, and their communication is harsh, and they do not know how to communicate because of their repressed emotions. So sometimes when they come to you, it feels like an attack. Oh my God, it takes so much time for me to concentrate because the cricket here under my table is going nuts. Is this my conscience telling me something? What about that choice? Right now, it would be a bad choice for you to keep going on and exercising your kindness and good-natured, compassionate person, you know, like a true Christian or Jesus kind of person, or whatever, Buddhist, or whatever it is. Right now is not the time. So, as I'm understanding, I can interpret it as like, if someone is behaving badly, do not pat them on the back. As I said before, don't also hit them with a cast iron pan, but don't pet them. Don't reward the good behavior with your kindness. Keep your kindness contained. Because if you don't, you're going to fail. Be selfish.